Hi everyone, I'm the Crayon Wrangler and today is Friday, so it's time for 5 Question Friday with Mama M over at My Little Life. The link for My Little Life is underneath this video, so if you want to click on that, you can go over there, link up your blog, play right along with all the questions, and hop around and see what everybody else has to say. So, once again, welcome to my blog, and here we go with the questions. The first question is, what is the first car you've ever owned? The first car I ever owned was a very well used, and I think it was loved, Chrysler Town & Country 5th Avenue something or other. Anyways, it was a great big land wagon that was silver. It had leather seats and all that nice stuff, but the thing that it didn't have is the most important thing that you must have in Texas in the summer: an air conditioner. It had no air. So those leather seats, yeah, you get in them and you would take off a couple of layers of skin. It kind of helped with the shaving though, because you were always peeling it off. But it was a good car. We didn't drive it very long. My parents got me and my sister a Suzuki Samurai, which me and my sister learned without being told by anybody that if you go around a corner too fast, you can kind of tip it up on 2 wheels. But that was fine because it had a top that came down, and so we were just really cool with that thing, let me tell you. So anyways, question number 2, what song are you embarrassed to know the lyrics to? I don't think there's a song I'm actually embarrassed of. I sing along with everything. If you've watched any of my videos or read any of my blog, you know that I sing with all my heart to anything, whether it's a song on the radio or a jingle for shampoo. I sing along and I give it everything I've got. So embarrassed, no. There are some songs that are uncharacteristic for me to sing, and my husband always likes it when I've got my little Betty Crocker apron on and I'm pushing the vacuum cleaner and I start singing that Dang It Feels Good to Be a Gangster. Yeah, I do the little head bobbing and everything with it, and then I switch over to the Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim. It's just a very eclectic mix, and maybe uncharacteristic for me to sing, but not embarrassing. I mean, I wouldn't like be sitting in church and start head bobbing to gangster music or anything, but yeah, I'm not embarrassed. So anyways, number 3, have you ever had stitches? I have had a ton of stitches. Some has been like for surgery, some of it is from like running into something, and just some of it is misuse of large kitchen utensils. And the first stitches I ever got though, I was very, very young, and somehow I ran into a rocking chair and tried to stop my fall with my eyebrow. Yeah, it's not usually the thing that you try to catch yourself with, but wow. I did the best I could at my young age of not knowing how to catch myself appropriately, so I ended up having to get stitches, and the story goes is that I didn't even cry, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But nowadays, I get a paper cut and I cry. I think I had to wait till the hormones kicked in, you know, at puberty before I actually started crying over everything. So, yeah, I've had stitches. I wouldn't say I enjoyed them, but I've had them. They have their purpose, but that liquid stitch stuff, my kids have used that a couple of times. I mean, not that I'm an irresponsible parent, they're always getting them, but they have had the liquid stitches, and that's just the coolest thing ever. Honestly, though, I think it's just super glue that's been marketed to the medical community. But anyways, okay, what was your first job? My first actual paying job, I believe, was babysitting. It was these 2 wonderful children whose parents probably somehow watched my blog, but I babysat them. And of course, I always made sure that they were in bed on time, and I never talked on the phone to my boyfriend, and I never raided their fridge for like chocolate pudding or anything. I'd never do anything like that. My second job, I think I worked in a pizza parlor. I believe that was my second job. And I worked both the front counter and the dish machine. So I have a lot of experience in a lot of different areas, highly marketable. Yeah. See where that got me. So anyways, who is your favorite Sesame Street character is the question number 5. I liked them all. They all serve such a vital part in a child's growing up, of learning all the different personalities and and understanding other people. I mean, you've got like the Count. He had some serious OCD issues going on. Always having to count things. That was him. You have Oscar the Grouch. Although he was a grouch, obviously he was very lovable because he came back every show. He had a little bit of a hoarding problem, so I'm not sure what that was all about or what that was really supposed to teach us, but yeah, it had Oscar the Grouch. But my favorite character was Cookie Monster because he had those little eyes that rolled around and got all googly, and then, he always had the cookie, 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 and he'd cram his mouth full. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I fell in love with my husband. Just kidding, honey, I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, Cookie Monster was my favorite Sesame Street character. So, that's 5 Question Friday. I tried to talk a little bit faster this time so we didn't have 8 minutes like we did last time. And I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, the link to My Little Life to where you can play along with this is right below this video. So click on it, hop over there, read what everybody else is saying, maybe do one of your own. Leave me a comment. I love comments. And I try to talk back to you when you do. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you sometime next week.